This is Agnivesh sir from a very small town of West Bengal, and in my channel I will continuously post videos on social studies and English of CBSE, mostly of class 9, 10, 11 and 12. Okay, so before proceeding, I will request you, I will remind you to subscribe my channel and please press the bell icon, because I will continuously post videos on CBSE social studies and English. They will help you to get better idea about social studies and English. At last, the new class 9 CBSE SST book is here, and you can see the front cover or the front page of this book here. Okay, this is Agnivesh sir. In this video, in brief, I will tell you about the new syllabus. Okay, and also in the description, I will share you the link of the CBSE portal from where you can download the book. Okay, let's proceed in the video. Here is the front cover or the front page of the book. The book name is Understanding Society, India and Beyond. Okay, and I think that what was in the previous books, that in class 9, geography, history, civics and economics, they were all divided in 4 books. Okay, hope you remember. You can find, if you have any senior students in your school, you can confirm this from them. Okay, but what has happened in this new syllabus, that all geography, history, civics and economics, they have been put into a single book. Okay, so let's not waste the time, let's proceed. I will give you a brief idea about the syllabus and all the chapters in this book. So here is the content part of the book. Okay, chapter 1 is the Understanding Social Science. It is just a brief idea about what social science is and why social science is necessary to study in our life. Okay, it was necessary. Next comes the geography part. Chapter 2 and chapter 3. 2 chapters are from geography. One is shaping of the Earth's surface and second is atmosphere and climate. Next comes the history part. 2 chapters are also from history, early humans and beginning of civilization, then state and society up to 1000 CE. Next comes the political science, democracy and elections. Next, at the end, there is the economics, building blocks in economics, the problem of choice, and then the price puzzle, what drives the market. Fine. Again, I will say what happened in the previous syllabus, history, geography, civics and economics. They had 4 different books. But in this book, all the different books, they have been combined into one. And I really appreciate this initiative of CBSE of combining all the books into one. Now it will be easy for the students to cover from one single book. Okay, so let's not waste the time. Let's move towards chapter by chapter. So this is the first chapter, Understanding Social Science. So what we study in this chapter, social science in everyday life, understanding society through time and traditions, social science as a study of disciplines. Okay, so to be brief, this chapter gives an idea about the social science itself. Why social science is necessary to study as a student. Next comes the chapter 2, shaping up the Earth's surface. What comes in this chapter? What makes the Earth's surface? What is plate tectonics? What are the effects of plate movement? Okay, this chapter is quite basics. Okay, so in my next videos, if you need, you can put in the comment that I will tell you about these topics like Earth's surface, lithosphere, plate tectonics, etc. other theories. So first comes the plate tectonics. This is in the class 11 syllabus also of geography, but now it has been included in the class 9. I really appreciate this initiative of CBSE. Next, this was in the previous syllabus, this crust, lithosphere, astronosphere, etc. Next comes, let's not make this video boring about describing all the chapters one by one. Let's move ahead. Next comes the chapter 3. What is atmosphere and climate? In class 9, in the previous syllabus, maybe you will remember, or you can find from the old books, that there was a chapter named climate. Here also this has been added, but with atmosphere and climate. So first we will study the atmosphere, then the climate. Here comes the history part. So previous two chapters, they were about geography. Here starts the history part with the chapter 4, early humans and beginning of civilization. Okay, invention of writing, the very basics of the history. Why should we study early human history? A map. Okay. Next comes chapter 5, state and society up to 1000 CE. Okay, so this is about early India, Janapadas and Majanpadas. You can remember, maybe you have studied in your previous classes, Kashi, Koshol, Ongo, Magad, emergence of Magadha, etc. etc. If you need, please tell me. I will make separate videos of the individual chapters, okay, where I will cover all these chapters in details. Okay. Next, in chapter 6, there is democracy. Wonderful. We enter into civics. So, what is in this chapter in the beginning? Tracing democratic traditions from early times. How democracy got changed, how it evolved. Wonderful. Next comes, I am being little brief because I will not make this video very long. I will just give brief ideas about the chapters. Next comes the elections. In class 9 previous civics book, there was a chapter of named electoral politics. Okay, but here the chapter's name is elections. First is, why do elections matter? Next comes inside India's election machinery. What is election process? The electoral system. Wonderful. I will tell something about this chapter in brief. Here there are few concepts like Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, member of Legislative Assembly, member of Parliament. What is the difference between Lok Sabha? What is the difference between Rajya Sabha? What is the different election process in India? What is reserved constituency? Which was in the previous book. So we will see in this chapter. Here the first, past, the post, and PR. PR is the proportional representation. These are the two types of voting. They have been included in this chapter. If you need, let me know in the comments. I will prepare videos on these topics. Next comes economics. We have almost come to the end. First is the building blocks in economics, the problem of choice. It is like the introduction to economics. Okay. Next comes the price puzzle. What drives the market? This is the end chapter of this book, and here economics goes little deeper. Okay. What we will study here? First we will study the demand in a graph, in a demand schedule. Next, other determinants of demand, like the basics of the economics. Okay, so let's not make this chapter more, let's not make this video more long. Let's summarize. So what we have done in this video, the brief chapter wise description. What are the chapters? Again, I say, 2 chapters of geography, 2 chapters of history, 2 chapters of political science, and 2 chapters of economics. In previous syllabus, there were 4 different books, but in this syllabus, it has been condensed in one. I really appreciate it. Okay, in my next videos, I will prepare chapter-wise videos. For example, in one video, I will cover this chapter, atmosphere and climate. Maybe I will come with few of my PPTs, few of my notes, which will help with pictures, which will help you to understand this chapter, atmosphere and climate. Okay. Then shaping up the surface. I have wonderful notes on plate tectonics. I will come up with them in my video. So this will make your chapter easier. And in previous classes, there were MCQs and assertion disease. Let's wait a little. Okay, if we find that in this class also, there will be MCQs and assertion division questions. I will prepare those questions and I will add them in the description part so that you can download from them. And if you demand, I can share you the answers also. Okay, so if you want, I can show you a few examples of. Okay, let me show you. Here is one example. It was from the last year's class 10, Rise of Nationalism in Europe, class 10 history. I prepared the MCQs like this. Okay, so I have a treasure trove of MCQs of each chapter. Let's see what will be the decision of CBSE board if they give these MCQs in their questions. Then definitely I will come with MCQs. And also I have assertion reasons. Okay, so here the assertion reason questions will be given like this. Okay, first I will give the directions, and then I will provide you the questions. Okay, MCQs and assertion disease. Also, I will provide you 2 marks, 3 marks questions from each chapter. So let's not make this video very long. Let's conclude it here. I will again say at last the class 9 SST book CBSE is available in the market. I mean to say it is available to be downloaded from the CBSE web page. I will provide the link in the description. This is Agnivesh sir. Again, I will come with more videos on topic wise and chapter wise, and also with questions and answers. Okay, the video ends here. Again, I will request you to subscribe my channel and to press the bell icon so that you can continuously get more and more videos on this. Thank you. Bye.